we have an incredible opportunity to create entirely new sustainable industries, investing in nature as the true engine of our economy.
The current global crisis has disrupted every aspect of our lives, but it has also presented us with an extraordinary opportunity, a chance to reset and accelerate efforts to improve the state of our world.
Changing our current trajectory will require bold and imaginative action, together with determination and decisive leadership. In order to secure our future and to prosper, we need to evolve our economic model, putting people and planet at the heart of global value creation. If there is one critical lesson we have to learn from this crisis, we need to put nature at the heart of how we operate. We are on the verge of catalytic breakthroughs that will alter our view of what is possible and profitable within the framework of a sustainable future. We need nothing short of a paradigm shift, one that inspires action at revolutionary levels and pace. We simply cannot waste any more time. The only limit is our willingness to act. And the time to act is now.
This week, I put out a video about the United States election results and where I believe things will be going from this point that we are in right now. Praise Elohim that many people understood what I was trying to say. There were others that only took parts of the message and wanted to place me in a box that they felt more comfortable with me being in. As I read many of the comments, it came upon my spirit that many people still don't really recognize what time it really is and what is upon us. And why would they? The control media of this world does a great job pushing their own agenda and way of thinking. But what they do not do is what they are actually supposed to do, which is to inform us on what's happening in the world. We have to move past politics. It's not about Trump or Biden. These are both puppets of a grand scheme. Both are actors playing a role. It's not just about the United States. The United States was built to rise, get the rest of the world attached to it, and then fall, leaving the world ready to unite under one governmental branch. But I'm getting ahead of this video. The point is that there is a real agenda happening in the world, and they are not hiding it. It's right in our faces, hidden in plain sight. And maybe if enough people understood what was really happening, it might make them wake up and stop being led by all of the distractions the enemy has placed in our path. We must discuss the Great Reset. The name of it, the Great Reset, should be very telling if you even understand just a small amount of what I mostly allude to on this channel. The video that we saw in the beginning of this video was just an introduction. What are they trying to say? They are saying the world needs a reset. The world needs to start over. This is why I don't have time for the people that claim that the New World Order is just some type of unfounded conspiracy. These are people that are not well researched and are too confident in their ignorance. This world system is preparing those that are awake and on board with their agenda. They are having forums discussing it. They have written books going over the principles of it. It's not a conspiracy that is in the dark. It's a conspiracy that is very much out in the open. And they are talking about what it will look like as we speak. You must understand that this is not some agenda that is secret to only a few people, and then everyone will be surprised and forced to adapt when it is implemented. That is not the case. When you watch movies about the end times, they often show the Antichrist coming on the scene and then transforming the world. But the reality that we need to understand and deal with is that they are actively planning this transition and this new world order before we see it come into existence. The fact is that there are a great deal of people in the world in the know that understand the change that is on the horizon. How can the world move through this great change while being silent about it? They're able to do this right in the open because they know they have the minds of the people distracted through all these other media channels that do not talk a thing about it. They are having these forums and writing these books in order to give the initiated guidance of the future in order for them to prepare for it. The main thing that they are not doing is preparing the general public for it. But this information is not secret. It is hidden in plain sight. So what I want to do is provide some information that they are talking about in the open so that you can be more aware of what is actually happening right in front of us. People are aligning themselves to this world system. They're believing in the problem that they have created and the solutions that they are bringing forward. While this is all engineered to bring us to this new world order. They are branding this world's transition into the new world order as the Great Reset. I have family that are so aligned with the world that they refuse to go outside or even be around their family until the world looks like it will get better and go back to the normal that they once knew. But the truth is that the world will never go back to normal, and these leaders all know it. That's why in the beginning of the pandemic, they used to say, the new normal. We are not going back to the normal we once knew. But because we rely on the media to guide us and keep us informed, and that we trust these selected leaders to tell us the truth, the majority don't have a clue. The United States right now is distracted because they are fighting for a leader. Both sides say that this leader is more trustworthy and honest. But yet these so-called leaders have not once explained that the world is gearing up for a great reset, and this is how we should prepare for it. All those that are fighting for Trump and claiming he is saving us from the New World Order or slowing it down, ask yourselves why he is not discussing this agenda at all and at least preparing us for it. We need to make sure that we stay in reality and not be led by the lies and distractions that they are guiding us through. We need to understand the Great Reset. Let's begin. So, what is the Great Reset? It is the time where the world will be transitioned to the New World Order. They want to completely reset the way things are done in the world. Reset our debt. Reset the way our economy works. Reset the way society interacts with itself and the government. Reset the way government works around the world. Reset the way we look at control and security. Reset the way that we handle our environment. Reset the way that we handle technology. It is a complete reset that transitions us to the New World Order. They talk about this being a good thing. The one thing in their discussion that they do not explain is how they will start the reset. But they explain that the time is now to start it.
And the time to act is now.
It's the kind of information anyone that wants to be awake to this world's agenda should know and understand. What I want to do in sharing this information is provide direct information from the source. There really is too much to say on this topic, but I will try to condense it all and try to make it make sense. First, let's discuss the mouthpiece for this Great Reset, which is the World Economic Forum, because this is probably an entity that most people are not fully familiar with. Let me define them based on their own words. The World Economic Forum is the international organization for public-private cooperation. The forum engages the foremost political, business, cultural, and other leaders of society to shape global, regional, and industry agendas. It was established in 1971 as a not-for-profit foundation and is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland. It is independent, impartial, and not tied to any special interest. The institution carefully blends and balances the best of many kinds of organizations from both the public and private sectors, international organizations, and academic institutions. We believe that progress happens by bringing together people from all walks of life who have the drive and influence to make positive change. Yeah, they say a lot to imply very simply that they are the shapers and planners of the New World Order. They are not a government agency. They are the ones that are shaping the New World Order and orchestrating the world's transition to it. Look on their website. These are their platforms. This is what they're working to shape. The COVID Action Platform, shaping the future of advanced manufacturing and production, shaping the future of cities, infrastructure, and urban services, shaping the future of consumption, shaping the future of cybersecurity and digital trust, shaping the future of digital economy and new value creation, shaping the future of energy and materials, shaping the future of financial and monetary systems, shaping the future of global public goods, shaping the future of health and healthcare, shaping the future of investing, shaping the future of